welcome back, everybody, to another exciting episode of Town Hunters.
Town Hunters!
There it is. I'm in my new space. Thank you all for waiting patiently while I moved for the past 2 weeks.
We had to stand outside while he moved. We were in the rain most of the time.
Yeah.
True.
Thanks, guys, for doing that. I appreciate that.
Yeah, moral support.
We're not going to do it again for
Just
you,
this-
so don't
just
ask
this
us again.
once.
No,
Just the once? Oh, okay, dang. Well, I'm moving again next week, so.
Damn it.
everybody gets one.
Everybody gets one. All right. Well, I'd say without further ado, let's get into the game. So when last we saw our group of heroes, you were all, well, not all of you. I should let me dial that back. Two of you were with the hunters in your secret hideout, trying to acclimate the new recruits, figuring out how to best prepare them for the upcoming incursion to the demon realm, while another one of you went to go attend a family dinner, and lo and behold, the person you were trying to find ends up showing up there as well. What the heck? What's going on?
Yeah, I don't know what to do with this. And my father just said something about my brother who has been... I'm just going to wait for that in case it comes up.
That's
But
true.
I'm not happy about it. I'm
No.
not happy that he mentioned something and then I didn't get to hear what it was.
Yeah, I think he had said he was about to talk to you about your brother, and then that's when everyone showed up. I mean, I don't know. I say that I think that's what happened.
That's how
I'm
his
the one who
timing
told
has
the
always
story.
been.
Oh God, Daddy, no. All right. Well, I think let's get before we get back into the dinner scene, let's go back to the secret hideout of the Town Hunters. So there you all are in your abandoned clothing store. Who all is with you? Might I, if I can recall, if I'm trying to recall quickly, who all is with you in the store?
I would just... You go first.
Go ahead. I was gonna say, sleepy, sleepy friend
Yes.
who has a
Sleepy
big,
McSleepy.
big headache
Wow, that's
now.
his superhero nickname. is
Sleepy McSleepy. I like it. That's Shotaro,
Shotaro.
I think.
Sleepy Shotaro.
All right, Shotaro is there. Okay. Just Shotaro? Is Ayaka there as well?
I think Ayaka's there too. I think we brought...
I
both.
believe so.
Okay. So
And then you guys were gonna talk to the girl who had attacked us, because I think she possibly is still there.
Ajani.
I don't remember if we want to. Yeah.
Oh,
Ajani, thank you.
yes.
I don't remember if we brought anyone else.
Now
Can't
Ajani,
recall.
first and foremost, she's not gonna be there. Just a heads up. But
Okay.
if you wanted, I'll just bring everyone there to meet to discuss a plan. That's totally fine. But Ajani is not currently in that store. All right, so the four of you walk in, and it's the same as it always is. Just the clothes are strewn about and whatnot. But when you get there, you see Shotaro. He's kind of like holding on to his head, kind of still in pain. And he walks up to Nozomi and says, "I think I've got a handle on most of this."
Ibuprofen.
Sure. And he takes it and like kind of eases his pain a little bit. It's like, oh, okay, that
Looks on the
helps.
bottle. Stops psychic headaches. Wow.
He's like, honestly, this has really helped out a lot. And he pulls out a tinfoil hat and he puts it on. And
no.
Oh my gosh.
he's just sitting there like,
What have we
"Ah,
done?"
Okay, that's actually good. Whew.
Great. I'm glad that works.
Yeah, it just kind of looks a little crazy, don't you think?
Yeah.
He looks over and he sees Ayaka, and he's like, "Oh, hi, good to see you, Fujimori-san. What are you doing here?" I guess I'm Ayaka. She just says, and she kind of looks nervously over at Kokoro, and she kind of just like whispers, she's like, I'm guessing if he's here, then it's okay to show off our powers.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. So some time has passed. A little time has passed. And so she says, okay, I think I've got a handle on this. And so she pulls, like, she, like, claps her hands together. And then puts one fist into her open hand. And then pulls out a green energy sword. It's like
I'll never stop being cool.
It's like a katana made of pure energy with a long little like wrap coming down from outside of it. And she says, "Okay, yeah, I think I've got it." And she swings it a little bit, and then she like swings it like to the side, and then when she swings it for the second time, some energy like flies out and like kind of hits the wall. Oh, sorry, I didn't. I guess I still need a little bit of training with this.
Maybe we can help you out on that.
But then Shotaro's like, "Oh wow, cool. So it looks like our whole class is gonna be in on this, huh?"
Not the whole class, but a surprising number of people from our class.
Shotaro says to Ayaka, well, what about your brother? I mean, aren't you guys twins? Like, is there anything going on with him? And she says, I gotta be honest, I didn't even know that I could do this. I don't know if there's anything going on with my brother, but I don't know if we have the time to go check.
Kokoro, do you think we should talk to her brother?
I mean, yeah, if we bump into him, I think. I don't have any more of those gems, do you?
I don't think I do either. No, I don't.
Then,
Sorry.
might benefit us to see who else might, I don't know, special. And looks over to Ayaka.
I mean, we can go check. Wasn't there someone else that she wanted to talk about? What about that other girl that joined our class? I think you said that you wanted to talk to her about possibly joining this little team.
Yeah,
That's right.
we should probably go look for her. I don't really know where to start, though.
I think I actually might be able to help out with that. And Ayaka kind of puts her sword on the ground, and you see this like little ripple of like green energy waves like kind of shoot out from it and like go out past the walls. And she says, after like maybe like 20 or 30 seconds, she points in a random direction, and she says, I think she's that way. Then Shotaro like lifts his tinfoil hat, and he like kind of like puts two fingers to his temple and kind of closes his eyes, and he says, we're looking for Ajani, right?
Yeah.
I think, yeah, she is over there. It looks like she's somewhere in the shopping district.
I mean, yeah, let's go check it out. Y'all should probably know that only Kokoro and I can conceal our powers from everybody else. So that means if you use any of your powers while we're out in public, people are going to notice, and that's probably not a great idea right now.
Oh, Ayaka kind of looks surprised. Yeah, I think me kind of waving a sword around isn't gonna be very popular with anybody. And then Shotaro just says, well, I think my powers are pretty concealable, so I'll do my best to try and keep a low profile.
Just tinfoil hat.
Yeah, right.
Concealable. That man needs a beanie.
Okay, so I don't know if this would be doable, because I don't think Ichigo has smelled Ajani. But he does have heightened senses that encompasses like several city blocks.
I would say, well, she You brought her to this base originally, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
After she got knocked out.
Okay.
Okay.
Then I think what would happen is maybe if you go and see if you can like have him try to get a scent from where she was laying. Maybe he can try to sniff her out.
Yeah, okay. So I call Ichigo with the whistle, and he's in his cub form,
Mm-hmm.
pops into existence. And I just look down at him and say, I kind of kneel down and just say, hey, Johnny, that girl that we brought by earlier, she was laying right over in this area. Do you think you could get a sense of smell? And then maybe help us find her more precisely.
Ichigo kind of gives a quick little nod and goes to sniff. Can I have you roll with a body check with Ichigo?
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know if
Yeah.
I don't know if my sniffing noise is coming through on the mic.
Oh, that was pretty low. That's a total of a 7.
Okay. He kind of looks and he points directly at Kokoro.
Good try, bud. It's all good.
Almost had it.
Shotaro's just like, yeah, I'm pretty sure she's over there. Okay, then he puts his tinfoil hat back on. Sorry, it's a little too much for me to bear right now. I think I need a little bit more practice, but I think if we start heading in that direction, we should be able to find her.
Great. Shotaro, lead the way.
All right, yeah, so Ayaka and Shotaro lead the way. And while that is going on, the camera shifts back to...
No, it's fine. It can just stay there. It's okay.
Oh, no. We got this nice little fancy restaurant that you're going to be at.
Yeah.
I got some music going. All right, yeah, so everyone there it's a pretty lively restaurant. They got a live band to play as well. For the occasion. It's kind of a Western style restaurant as well. So this is more like steaks, like chickens and everything, as opposed to like sushi and or Japanese cuisine. So the scene ended, the show ended last time with Kay and Canon like kind of like pointing at each other, going like, eh. Like, and so,
I know
Spider-Man
you.
meme.
Yeah, right. Spider-Man meme right there. Ryoko just goes, "Oh wait, do you happen to know each other?"
Yeah, we met at school.
Yeah.
Meaningful look.
Yeah. I know him from school. I think we had the same book. And she kind of gives you like a really dirty look when she says that.
Yeah, you know, school textbooks, of course.
Of course, yeah, that's what it was. You didn't happen. I know that you lost yours, and I lent you mine. You don't happen to have it still, do you?
I'm sure I could find it, not right now, because it's not gonna be at this restaurant.
Oh, of course, yeah. Why would you bring a textbook to a restaurant? That's really.
I would not.
And then you you see Kay's dad just say like, of course he wouldn't bring a textbook to the restaurant. He's he is always lacking in his studies, I believe. And then you see Ryoko kind of shoot him a dirty look, and she's like, "Dad, can we just not do that tonight, please? Like, this is supposed to be a dinner for me, and I would really appreciate it if you and Kay could just make an effort." And she turns around and she says, "That kind of goes for you too, Kay. I would really appreciate if you guys could just try and play nice tonight."
Like, since it's going around, I look over and give my father a dirty look as well.
He's giving the same look back to
basically-
you.
Yeah, there's so much shade in here. It's like no one turned the lights on.
So true.
Right, yeah, so let's do this thing, whatever's happening.
Canon kind of looks over at the three of you and is like, okay, this is definitely some hostility going on. Maybe I should leave. And Ryoko's like, no, you're my guest. Like, I
No, it's fine. It's fine.
hold on one second. Everybody, we're gonna take a quick break. I will be right back. Sorry for this. We will take a quick few minutes break, and then we will return with more Hearttown Hunters. Everybody, we're back. Sorry for the delay there, but we are back with more Hearttown Hunters. So
I'm still glaring.
yeah, so Kay, you and your dad are kind of giving each other dirty looks. The Ryoko kind of just said, okay, can we just not do this today? Please, can we try to make nice with each other at this dinner? Kenon kind of saying like, okay, well, you guys clearly have some unresolved issues here, but was invited to stay. It's at this point that Kay's father says, well, that's fine then. I suppose I can play nice if that's what you want, Ryoko. He kind of holds up his glass, and he just says to everyone, a toast. Wait, I don't believe you've had a chance to order. I'm sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself here. He like kind of like snaps a finger, and then somebody like immediately comes over and takes Ryoko and Kanon's drink order. It's at this point while they're talking, Kanon kind of pulls like on your sleeve, Kay, and says, listen, buddy, like, I don't know what the hell's going on here, but I need that book back.
Clearly you didn't get my extremely subtle hints that this is not the time for that. Once this is over and I'm done being in my father's presence, we can talk, all right?
Listen, I need that back ASAP. That wasn't my book. I was borrowing it, and the people I was borrowing it from are really, really peeved at me. While she's like talking to you like this, can I have you roll with soul?
Absolutely.
Roll with the soul.
One of my favorite things to roll. Let's see what we got here.
We're gonna ride.
Not as good as it could have been, that's for sure. So that's a 10.
Okay. As she's saying that, you feel faint energy like kind of rising from her. Very similar to the energy that you would get off of Shotaro if he was in your class, or the kid in your class.
Okay, I'm trying to keep the voice low. This is very difficult, but
All right, listen. I need to talk about that with you anyways. So we will do that. If anyone comes for you while we're talking, I will punch them. It's fine. Just have a nice dinner so we can get this over with. Please.
She kind of looks over at both your sister and your father, and then she looks at the glasses of water that are on the table, and she immediately goes and like knocks one over, and it falls all onto your shirt. And she just says, "Oh no! Oh my gosh! I'm so sorry. Oh man.
Yeah, no, it's cool. I don't care.
No. We need to get you cleaned up." And she kind of grabs you by the tie,
But it's what? Oh.
and like kind of pulls you away from the table.
Stop.
She kind of like pulls you over to the side by the, like where the restrooms are, and she was like, "Okay, what do you need to talk to me about? Let's get this over with so we can just pretend."
Oh my gosh, are you kidding me?
I don't have the longest of attention spans. All right, I need to know right now. Tell me now. I need to know. Damn it.
Look around the corner like, oh, fine, whatever. Okay, here's the deal. That book of yours, you know what it does, right? You've read through it. You know what you were doing that day, don't you?
I don't know what I was doing per se. I just know that I was the only one who could really read it.
Okay. I do know what you were doing. That book has the ability to summon creatures from another realm. I don't know how much you actually believe in the stuff that you've read in that, but I was on the roof dealing with that problem. See, you have abilities. You may not even know that.
Abilities? What? What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Peek around the corner. I scooch a little bit further in just to make sure there's no vision from there. And out from behind my backs, the 4 arms come out.
Can you see what's happening?
I see you tightened up your shoulders a bit. What are you talking about abilities?
Fine. Okay.
I'm not going to mince words here. All I do is literally lift myself up off the ground with the arms.
What are you? How are you doing that? And like she kind of like
And
jumps
then-
up above your head. She's like, "We have wires or something here. What's going on?"
And then I bring myself back down as like a waiter goes by.
Yeah.
No, this is what I'm talking about. See, there's people, not just you, not just me, but people around us that can see spirits and creatures, monsters, all of these things that were coming out of your book. Now, I can't read that book myself, but you can. And that's because you have these powers. And I'm gonna get real to the point right now, so you better listen up. I am involved in essentially a war between Earth and a different realm, and if I don't deal with that problem within a couple days, Earth doesn't get to survive. Now, I don't care if you believe me, even slightly. But it is the truth, and you have abilities that could be useful in that kind of fight.
And I pull from inside my jacket pocket the crystal.
You see what this is right here?
Wait. What? Some kind of diamond? Are you coming on to me?
You're really not my type. But what this is, I'll be honest, I don't 100% know how it works, but inside this crystal or something is the ability to unlock that potential power that I was talking about that you have.
She like kind of grabs it from you, and she's like, "What? This little thing? It looks It looks
Yes.
so fragile, though."
Well, power, if misused, is fragile.
And she just kind of like inspecting it, and she accidentally drops it, and she's like, "Oh,
shit.
whoops!" And like it hits the ground, and it shatters.
That's the only
And-
one I had.
The energy begins like flowing into her, and she kind of like closes her eyes for a second. Her hair kind of stands on end, and
Oh,
you see her. You see her eyes like begin like glowing with this weird like bluish like electrical energy. And all of a sudden she just begins like vibrating like super quickly. And like and then just all of a sudden she just like dashes away like at the speed of sound. There's a loud thunderous roar that explodes from with inside the restaurant. Everybody like is just like, what's going on? What happened? Was everyone okay? Oh my god! Is there a gas explosion in the kitchen? What's going on?
gas explosion. We should cancel the dinner.
You see like Ryoko kind of like come around and she's like, "Hey, are you okay? Where's Kanon? Is everything okay?"
Yeah, she was here a second ago. I think she was going to the bathroom or something. I'll go find her. It'll be fine. Take care of the old man. It's fine.
And I'm going to leave that immediate vicinity to find where the hell she went.
Awesome. Okay. So yeah, you can how are like where are you going? Are you like just going to the like out to the front door? Are you gonna go climb up?
I'm going to look around like the back area first to see if she actually left the building with these abilities.
Go ahead.
And if not, then I may have to go through the kitchen and kick down the back door and leave.
Go ahead and make a roll with soul again.
Okay. I'm nailing these today. That's an 11.
Okay, so with an 11, you can't. It's almost as if like the trying to censor with your soul she's just completely off the grid right now. But you do remember what the training said with Crane, is that when you can't rely on your soul, you maybe like you try to rely on your others, like your body or mind. With that, you kind of look down and see that there is like what appears to be like tracks of just like almost essentially like burned into the ground, and there's a trail leading out of the front door.
Okay. I'm going to go to my sister real quick and say,
I don't know what happened, but we need to get out of this building. You should take the old man and get him a car or something, and we can do this when the restaurant's not falling over.
I agree. I guess we're gonna head home. Are you gonna be okay?
Yeah, I'll be fine. I'm gonna make sure your apprentice is unharmed. I'll
pulls out his phone.
I'll call you.
Okay. Sounds good, Kay. And then she goes and like grabs your arm, and she says, hey, I know part of the reason I wanted to see you is because I did want to talk to you about some important things. I just want you to know that I know what's going on.
Looks left and right.
Puberty?
She says, well, if puberty means my brother running around town fighting creatures, then yes.
Oh crap. You're in on it. Okay, yeah, we gotta talk later, but I gotta go find your assistant right now.
This doesn't have anything to do with her though, does it?
No.
Listen, she's a young girl. Do if she's involved in this in any way, do your best to take care of her, okay?
Yeah, I'll make sure nothing happens. But yeah, let's definitely talk.
Okay, I'll see you later. I'll see you later tonight.
Yeah.
I like awkwardly lean in and give like the one shoulder hug and then like run out the door.
All right. When you run out the door, you can clearly see throughout the city. Like this is like the restaurant's kind of at a raised elevation from the rest of the city. You can clearly see what appears to be a lightning bolt like streaking on the streets like.
Oh man, she got Sonic the Hedgehog powers. This isn't good. Okay. Oh man, I can't turn invisible, so
I just hot foot it my way over there.
Wonderful. All right. The camera then pans back over to the group of four: Kokoro, Nozomi, Ayaka, and Shotaro. The four of you are just like kind of making your way through the shopping district until finally you see a cafe. And Shotaro is like, he has this like he has his tinfoil hat on. He's kind of like lifting it up a little bit and like fingers to his temples and says, I think she should be in here.
Okay. Well done, Shotaro.
Oof, I need to sit down for a bit. And he goes and sits down in an empty seat at the cafe and then immediately just falls asleep.
I leave the bottle of ibuprofen next to him.
All right. Love it. When you walk in, it's a small cafe. Maybe it could seat about like 10 people at the most, with some maybe 2 more tables outside. That's where Shotaro is currently sleeping. When you walk in, you see that there are maybe like 2 or 3 people, but in the corner, you do see Ajani sitting there reading a manga at a table by herself.
I turn to Kokoro. Hey, I think one of us should approach her alone first and let her know that all of us are here, and then maybe we can all have a talk.
Gotcha. And she starts approaching, like, immediately. And immediately, like, pulls up a chair and sits down at the table. Like, just kind of, like, slams down in the seat.
She kind of looks up at you and she says, "Can I help you?"
Yeah, I think you can help us. I think you'll recognize my friends by the door.
I wait.
Yeah, of course.
So let me know if there's a waiter around. I might ask for a little bit of water.
She says, "You'll have to go up to the counter and order here. They don't have waiters. You have to go pick up your drinks yourself."
Fair.
Well, and she kind of like looks at you.
You gave me quite a scar, actually.
Really? Well, that's because you weren't good enough. And she just kind of like goes back to her manga and like turns the page.
We're just lucky that I didn't have 6 seconds. Completely destroy you.
She's like, "Well, if you want a rematch, you'll have to wait until I'm finished with this manga." I gotta be honest, ever since that day, I've been kind of itching to talk to you all again. I think that there's don't think that this is settled between us.
I'm sure I would love to have a rematch. However, we have much important things to talk about. Things that concern the well-being of all of us, including you. That I care about you or anything. Before we continue talking, I think my friends would like to pull up a couple chairs and sit down as well. I think it rude to talk about them while they're just standing there.
She looks over and sees that Ayaka is with you, and she was like, "Even that one?" As far as I could tell, she was extremely unremarkable. Why would I want to talk to her?
I'm gonna ignore that you say that. And, I think she's just going to, like, pull up, start pulling up a chair from another table, like, pulling it to theirs. And then just, like, kind of, like, not even looking back at them, but just, like, signaling them to come in.
Oh, okay, that's us. Nozomi starts walking over.
Showtime!
Yeah, Ayaka
She, like,
kind of nervously sits down. Kind of gives like a little bow as she sits down. "It's nice to see you again, Ajani." And she kind of just looks up at the rest of you, and just says, "All right, well, this one here says that you have something to say about the well-being of everything. But before we get into that, I have something to say myself. I don't know what exactly happened after our little altercation. All I know is that my compatriots are dead. And the last person I know to talk to all of them was the two of you and that other guy and from our class. So I don't know what the hell you think you did to my compatriots, but this will not stand. And just don't think that because I'm sitting here reading a manga that all is forgiven. I do intend to have my revenge."
Okay.
Noted.
We still need your help.
If you are planning on taking your revenge in, the next couple days, it might be already too late.
What are you talking about?
All of us.
Too late.
Well, you should probably wait to take your revenge until like a week from now.
You're telling me when I should be able to fight you. Who the hell do you think you all are?
Well, okay, listen. So I'm not going to tell you not to take your revenge. Your friends died. That's a big deal. You think that it was all because of us. I can tell you I might disagree. But also I absolutely would probably be feeling, I would probably be feeling pretty similarly to you if the tables were turned. So there's like this extra dimensional power that's about to destroy all of us. So if you don't want to die so that you can kill us later, then I would think you'd want to wait to take your revenge.
She kind of looks at the three of you and says, and why should I believe any of this from the people who killed my compatriots? Why should I trust you?
You don't have to trust us. Go ahead, Parker. Sorry.
I mean, you could not trust us, and then you can wait until all hell breaks loose.
It should be noted that she does think that you were the ones who killed her compatriot. She doesn't know about the whole spider thing. She thinks that you guys were the ones who dealt the killing blow to her comrades.
But I did fight.
You fought him, but you didn't kill him. The
right.
others.
Okay, so
Congo is definitely the one who dealt the killing blow.
Okay, Ajani. I'm gonna give you my perspective. You can choose to believe it or not. I fought your friend, the Tamer. I fought him on the rooftop next to where Congo was.
Who the hell is Congo?
Later, all those spiders that were falling from the sky, do you remember that?
What the hell are you talking about, spiders?
Okay, we've got a lot of information to cover. Your friend, the Tamer, I fought him. I thought he was opening up a portal to something. I thought he was, I thought he was going to hurt my brother. I was pretty worried about the safety of my family, and so I fought him. I did not kill him. I fought him, and he and I teamed up to fight a group of strange demon spiders that started falling out of the sky. And the demon spiders were the things that eventually killed your friend. I don't know if you'll believe me, but that's what happened.
Can I have you roll with soul?
Okay, not bad. There's my stats. That is a 12.
Okay. So she kind of looks at you and she can sense from that you're not lying. And she's like, like she just looks really, really like concerned at this point. She was like, you didn't kill him? Then where is everybody? How come they haven't come back to me?
I guess they probably got sucked into that demon realm that we're trying to tell you about.
Well, I mean, that makes sense for who you fought, but the others, did they abandon me?
I look at Kokoro. I don't know if we have the answer to that.
I think I remember beating up one of your other guys. Is he the one who possesses little remarkable girls, perhaps?
Yeah. So wait, what happened to him then? Yeah. That's one of them.
If we're going to continue talking, I want to know that we're on the same level of respect. You don't have to like us. I want you to know that I kill this remarkable girl over here.
Wait, sorry. You said that you killed her?
No. Didn't that guy dissipate into this OOC moment? Like he was the ghost guy that like
Yeah,
goes
yeah,
into yeah. Oh yeah,
He was
yeah.
sucked up into the
The
Carried
thermos, that's
off
right.
The body. Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
right.
yeah.
That's right.
Okay.
Now I remember. Okay. Gotcha.
So he's like
That's right.
still.
Now I remember where. Okay.
He's like
Yeah.
he's not necessarily dead, but he's definitely sucked up.
Like, I've got your friend right here.
There it
Chink, 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 chink.
All right. Then I'll take it back.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
a little bit.
No worries.
We have your friend safe and sound, but we just gotta make sure that we're on the same level of respect.
She
We're talking to each-
closes her manga and just says, "Okay, I know we're not supposed to be fine. For the time being, I will hear you out, and I will trust that what you're telling me is true."
So let's start with this. That scar that you gave me, it's healed up pretty well. I don't have to worry about it too much. However, and I point to the spider bite Congo made.
Mm-hmm.
Just Congo. Congo took away my powers. All of our powers. Better for it now. We're fine. Yes, but
Yeah, he's a pretty bad dude.
I'm not afraid of anyone. That thing scares me.
Can have you
So-
roll with soul, Kokodo? I will also roll with soul.
Sorrow blue. That's a 10.
Okay, so she got an 11, which means that she
Ooh.
can. Well, that means that she knows that you're not lying. Like she can. She tried to. She can sense your true feelings coming through. She's like, okay, I believe you all, but you're like. She looks over at Nozomi. You said that there was a bunch of spider demons that attacked the city, and that you teamed up with my comrades. And you came back and they didn't. Does that mean that the spiders?
Yeah, it does. I mean, we tried to fight them off, but there were just way too many. I had to look out for my brother. Ichigo is my bear. He and I worked together to try and do what we could. But the other tamer friend that you had, I mean, he fought to the end, and your other friend was on the roof with us. I mean, yeah, they didn't make it.
Yeah. Just to recap for everything, that there was the guy who got sucked into the flask. There was a tamer who was killed by Congo, and then there's this third guy who hasn't. He's just gone now. He just hasn't.
Okay.
He hasn't. He wasn't
He like
killed or
jumped
anything.
off the roof.
Exactly. He's in the
Got
wind.
it. So, yeah. I mean, the spider demons. We fought them off, and then, well, Congo, what Kokoro mentioned. I mean, he killed your tamer friend. The other friend that you have, we don't really know where he is, but I mean, he could be anywhere. He jumped off the roof and seemed to maybe fly away potentially, or maybe he fell. I don't really know.
Bastards. So, It appears as though I've been abandoned yet again by yet another group of people. And she begins like she has like it looks as though she's going to cry, or like maybe her eyes are like starting to tear up, but like no tears actually fall. She kind of like wipes them away, and she just says, "I don't know why I'm not used to this just yet."
Nozomi stands up, looks at her, and holds out her hand.
She kind of looks at you confused, and she's like, "What are you doing?"
Well, you said that you've been left behind by others. I would like to think that we don't leave people behind.
You would, after everything that I've done, after how awful I've been to you, you would extend a hand in friendship?
I mean, if Kokoro agrees, then I think everybody deserves a second chance, except for maybe Congo.
Yeah, she looks over at Kokoro, and she like kind of waits for you to say something.
All I'm saying is I'm only friends with people who know how to put up a fight.
I think that's a yes. Or it means you need to give her a rematch.
Well, she looks over at Nozomi then and kind of grabs her hand and stands up and says, "Fine, if that's if what you say is true, and then we're gonna be in for the fight of our lives." And
Best friends.
Let's not go there.
she just kind of give like a look like, what the hell? It's at
No, Nozomi does not do that.
It's at this point that all of a sudden you hear this like insanely loud sonic boom, like, and all the four of you now, Ajani, Ayaka, Kokoro, and Nozomi, all of you all look in the same direction. As you can I have all of you make a soul roll, or body?
Yeah.
Or body, whatever's higher.
Oh, all right. It's a 6.
All right.
Ooh.
You guys are crushing
13.
these rolls tonight. There it is, Nozomi. All right. Nozomi, yeah. So you look up and you can see this like streak of like blue lightning like run by the cafe as you guys finish up your conversation.
Avengers Assemble?
Ajani just goes, "What are you talking about?" And then Ayaka's like, "Oh, I get that. My brother watches those movies."
Let's go check it out.
All right. And now we're going to pan back a little bit. We're going to go over to Kay.
He's just like trying to run by. It's like all slow now.
Yeah. So Kay, like as you're running, can I have you make one more soul roll to try and feel out where they're hiding? Or where they're going.
Why? That is a 10 again, but you know what? Just because I'm tired of losing, I'm gonna mulligan one of these and see if
mulligans.
get any better luck. Okay, that was much better. Thank you very much. That is a 14.
Okay. So yeah, you can see. At first, you're trying to get a lock, and now you're instead of trying to sense where she is, you're trying to sense where she will be, and eventually, like you're able to like kind of lock on and get a good follow. And you hear from within your soul, "Brace yourself." And all of a sudden, Goran like, boop, like pops you in and out of reality, and pops you like right in front of where she's going to be, in the middle of a street. She sees you and goes like, "Whoa!" and stops.
No, put all 6 hands out.
Yeah, and like she like kind of like unintentionally tackles into you, but it doesn't, yeah, exactly, no damage or anything, just like, oh god, She like again like vibrating and like electricity coming off of her body. Like, what did you do to me?
Oh, it was in you all along. Oh god. Oh.
She's like, I can't believe
I
this.
sit up.
What is happening? I can't believe it. And like as she keeps talking,
Okay,
her
try to
voice
calm.
gets faster and faster and faster and faster.
Okay, hold on. Close your eyes. Calm your mind. Calm your mind. Just imagine that you're in a quiet place that's not moving very quickly, like a field of flowers or something.
At this point, this is very close to the cafe that you were all at, and so the four of you are able to catch up. And you see that Kay is now talking to this one girl who just seems to be vibrating in and out of reality.
What's going on?
Okay.
Whole lot all at once. I'm sure you remember our classmate, and I gesture.
She like she waves her hand, but it looks like it's going like the speed of like almost like the speed of sound. So it just looks like a blur, like.
Quiet place, slowly babbling brook.
She closes her eyes.
They're good. Yup.
And like she begins, like her vibration comes to a halt. And she just kind of exhales. Okay. Okay, I think I'm okay. And then like as soon as she like says that, she begins vibrating again, and just like darts off into the city.
No, not again. Oh. Okay. So yeah, that was a fun family meeting that she was invited to by my sister, and I gave her the crystal. I haven't even really had time to tell her about all that's going on because she up and did that. And now I have to go try to catch her again because I don't think she knows where she's going or how she's getting there.
Well, it was bound to be one of us. All right.
As you guys are preparing, all of a sudden you see the lightning bolt like streak past you again, and then again,
There she goes.
and then again, and again, and it keeps getting like the intervals keep getting shorter and shorter and shorter.
I get ready to do like a football tackle, just like I'm gonna try to get her.
As this is happening, you all also start to see a portal appear, like directly behind where she was standing from the starting point. Like it's like and it begins growing, and with every subsequent like pass, like the portal gets bigger and bigger and bigger.
That's not me.
Not me.
Not me
I think we
either.
should stop her.
Yeah,
Can I see inside this portal at the moment?
Yeah, it looks like where, like when you look in through the portal, it looks like there is a essentially like a wasteland at nighttime behind it.
Does it look anything like the place that we trained with Crane at?
Not particularly, no, but it doesn't look
Okay,
like it's
okay.
Earth.
Okay, we should probably stop that. Yeah,
I'm gonna try to jump in the way of where I think she's gonna be next, judging by the circle.
Okay. I need you to make a defense roll.
this is gonna hurt.
Can I also... Okay, actually, while he's doing that, I'm going to summon Ichigo again.
Okay.
And then have Ichigo get big.
Oh, snap. Okay.
All right, that is a 19.
It's a 19 defense.
Yup.
Okay, so she got a 17 for her attack. Again, this is an unintentional attack, but you're able to catch her, and then the portal stops growing. And as Ichigo is summoned and grows into his bigger form, you see like the portal begins like stabilizing at this point. It's like it stopped growing, it's stabilizing, and you hear a loud roar coming from the other side of it.
Any ideas, buddy?
Ichigo kind of like looks at the portal and just like roars back at it.
Yeah, it's big monster time. I should suit up.
Yeah, I was really hoping that stopping the running would stop a portal from being here. This is not happening.
Doesn't mean we still can't stop it.
Oh, yeah, I'm pretty sure we have to.
And Kokoro's gonna begin her transformation.
Okay. And that's also at this point, Ajani kind of like pulls up her sleeve and touches one of her tattoos, and then a katana appears in her hands. And Ayaka's like, hey, I can kind of do that too now. And like goes and summons her green energy katana.
Oh, hey, I can kind of do that too. I open a portal and I pull out the stick that I took from her and I throw it back. Like, here, I guess you're with us now.
Zoe just rolls her eyes.
I'm tired of having that thing.
You can see like this giant like clawed hand like tries to come through the portal, but it's not. It's like it's too big to fit through it. And then all of a sudden, like the thing begins like shrinking in size.
Oh boy!
Until what appears out of the portal, like a humanoid shape, jumps out, and kind of lands. It looks like they're the same size, the same relative size as K. But when you look up, you can see that it's got the same 8 eyes that the spider demons had.
No.
And says, he says, well, I'm glad I was out on patrol this evening. We've been looking for a way to breach into this world. It appears that you've done it for us.
Damn it.
And he looks over at the 4 of you, and says, and as luck would have it, I could bring you to Congo myself. And I need
I
everybody
think
to
this
roll
guy
initiative.
thinks it's his lucky day. He is very mistaken.
Everybody stay
Roll for
away from that
initiative.
portal.
Yeah.
Did anyone take the portal closing skill?
Now you're playing with portals.
Portal playing.
All right.
I got snake eyes for a total of 9.
Spider demon guy got a 15. Okay. So sorry. Nozomi's a 5.
9.
9. Okay. 9. All right.
So I will be
12.
right back.
12 for Kokoro. All right.
That is another 19 for you, sir.
A 19 for K. All right.
That's right.
And just so I don't have to
And
keep
only
rolling.
roll high when it's punching time.
Oh, that's good, right? Just so I can kind of keep a track on everything. I'm also going to have the people you've recruited come after you. So
Amazing.
Kokoro, Ayaka will go immediately after you, and then Shotaro is out at the cafe, so Ajani will go after Nozomi.
Amazing.
All right. So Kay, this what appears to be like a humanoid spider demon has appeared before you and has taunted you. What do you do?
First, let go of Canon. I'm like, so this happens a lot, and now that you have powers, you're probably gonna have to deal with this too. So check this out. Kay steps away, throws his arms out to the side, and emanating from him, hair flies up into the blue flames, pulls out his skateboard. I think it's time to get this started.
All right.
All right, and Kay is going to immediately kick flip onto his skateboard and fly right on in because it's damage time.
It's damage
yeah.
time.
Absolutely. Just straight in, no frills for this one.
And that's fell off the table. Oh yeah, that's
Gotta love
2
it.
6s. Let me add some stuff onto here. That is a total of a 20.
Nice. That beats my 14.
Excellent. And I'm just gonna roll for a second attack because it's coming. Okay.
Oof. This guy's not looking good.
That is a 16.
That. Oh. Oh no. I was so close. That's a 14 again. Boo.
Okay. Slides on over with that skateboard, jumps, slams it right into their face, does a flip over, and as he's coming down, smashes with all 4 arms. And that is 2 attacks of 45 damage, so that's a total of 90.
Good God. All right, 90 points of damage. Okay. So yeah, this the spider demon looks like almost completely beat the hell up from that. What is this?
You thought this was your lucky day. You are quite mistaken, my friend.
Is that the end of your turn?
Yep.
All
Unless
right.
you want me to do more.
I'm good, thanks. I'm good. It's at this point Canon kind of gets up, and she's like, "Okay, if I'm gonna fight, then I'm gonna fight." And she like runs up to him, and then just like at the speed of like fucking JoJo, like like.
I love this.
Okay, so she rolled very poorly. She got an 11.
Uh-oh.
And yeah, so like so essentially like she's punching as hard as she can, but she can't seem to penetrate the like the spider demon's what's it called? Can't seem to penetrate his armor, but she's super
Carapace?
speedy. There it is, the carapace. So she is super speedy, so she gets 2 more actions. Sorry, no,
my
gains
God.
3 extra actions. So she's 4. She gets 4 total attacks. All right.
Oh my
God.
gosh.
Well, I mean, she's like what? Super speedy. Like, come on now.
That's amazing.
Okay, she missed again.
Vertical.
Come on.
Okay, so now it's an 18.
Okay, that was better.
That one gets through. So she does a total of, let's see here, speed punches. 37 points of damage.
All right, respectable.
Yeah. And almost takes out him completely, but he's still standing. While she gets 1 more attack. Ooh, she rolled terribly. Okay, yeah, so the final attack is blocked. So yeah, this guy's sitting, or he's resting on like 7 HP right now. And
Oh shit.
he all of a
This
sudden
poor Sab.
he just kind of lets out this high pitched and as he does that, he's healed for some HP.
Oh no.
But more importantly, a second demon jumps out.
No.
And this but the first
No,
one,
his boyfriend was waiting just inside.
that's where it is. And the second demon now jumps forward to attack Kay. So I need you to make a defense roll, Kay.
You got it.
Oh, boo. Snake eyes.
Oh, thank goodness, because I did not roll super well. That was a 14 total.
Oh, man. Okay. You're lucky. You're lucky. All right. So that is the end of their round. Next up, it's Kokoro.
All right. So at this point, Kokoro's going to be finished with her transformation, and now a giant croc hybrid, and ready to punch things. She's
This is
going
one of my favorite parts.
She's going to focus on demon number 1, and with her left arm starts to raise it, and with a roar, she slams it down to the ground, which creates a wall of rocks that sort of like jaggedly
Yes.
make its way towards demon number 1.
Okay.
They do have a major edge to the defense roll.
Okay. So a major edge
Yeah.
for the
Interesting.
defense roll. Okay. Here we go. Oh wow, that's a lot of threes. It's like I rolled like
That's what I like to hear.
I get 4 dice and I rolled 3 threes. Okay. And you know what?
Damn.
That's like it's 6. So it's a total of well, not a total of 6, but they get 13.
That's a 19 for me.
All right, nice.
All right, so that's going to be 41 damage.
Ooh. Well,
Nice.
the first demon is exterminated. It's, how does it look as you get rid of this demon?
Gonna look like oh god, yeah, it's just gonna look like line of jagged rocks intersecting with each other. And then when they reach a little closer, the depression hits. It
No, they
craters
die of
underneath.
depression.
Oh no!
Oh.
Secret weapon. Secret cat. Basically traps them in like a 2-meter deep hole.
Nice.
Before everything else starts to.
I love it.
Oh man.
6 feet under.
Entombed.
All
Kuro's going to charge now at the second demon. With an overhead swing going down, she's gonna yell, Crockhammer!
Oh god. Oh, I'm scared. It's a 14 to defend.
Here it comes. Here it comes.
That is, lordy. That is a.
Is that roll over 40?
Let me. I gotta. I think so.
It's that big of a number.
It's a 21.
It's a 21. All right, that's a hit.
All right, and that is how much damage? Let's see, that's 56 damage.
Good god. All right, 56 damage.
Yeah.
I have to do some quick math. Okay, yeah. Ta-da! All right. Is that Kokoro's turn?
It's Kokoro's turn.
Okay, next it's Ayaka. So Ayaka readies her green energy blade and begins charging at the remaining spider demon. She jumps up and slashes down for an attack. Ooh, she did a pretty good job there. All right. Let's see here. That is a... I can't add. She got a 16. Okay, but he's able to block. No problem. And then she comes in for a second attack. Here we go. Ooh, no good, Ayaka. Okay, yeah, he's able to block both of those attacks. Ching, ching.
Oh. Laser sword.
I know, right? It's a lightsaber. It should just, like, cut through everything. All right, then it brings us over to Nozomi.
Okay. First thing, Nozomi looks at Ichigo and says, I'm gonna transform. I'll meet you over there. And she begins to glow. She bursts into 300 hornets this time.
Woo!
And
Ridiculous.
I hope this just keeps happening. By the end, you're like 10,000 hornets.
This is ridiculous.
it's only two points per level. Fuck. Like,
They're just swarming.
Amazing.
so she's at level 4 already. She swarms over and she like begins swarming around this person. That is her full turn. But then
Okay.
Ichigo's turn
Nice.
is to run up to the demon. And then
And
Man,
then
the suspense.
I know. Then
Yeah.
then
It's killing me.
Swipe. Why am I not seeing an armed attack here? All right. Yeah. Okay. So strike. First one. That is a 12 to hit. Well.
so he blocks it. Ka.
Then the second action for Ichigo is gonna be a 13 to hit.
All right, he got a 16 to block.
Okay.
I think.
Um,
Yeah, 16.
So that is our turn.
Boom. All right, that brings us to Ajani, who also has like a real katana drawn, and she looks over at Ayaka, and just says, "On me." And Ayaka just kind of like looks at her for a second, and then she was able to Ajani holds her turn, essentially.
Interesting.
Nice.
All right, Kay, that brings us to you. Top of round 2.
Okay, so the one I was dealing with is now entombed in the ground, so I guess I'll go after the other guy. All right, so I'm just gonna go ahead and jump on my skateboard, and I'm gonna use my arms to launch myself into the air. And then I pull out the skateboard from under me and put it out to the side, and I hold like the shape of a cross, and you hear the Tony Hawk noise like "Brr" in the background as I do Christ air.
The
And
900.
then I come down, and then I come down and just do 2 big smashes with my
Boom,
hands.
boom.
I'm trying to keep the combo going with the punches.
Let's
Trying to get the
see how
most
it
points
goes.
possible.
Ooh, that's a good defense.
Is it a 16 for the
Okay.
first one?
I got a 17.
No! Okay, well, I'm still going for the second one.
No.
No, my combo. Wasn't super great for the second one. That's 15 for the second one.
Might still hit though. That's an 8 plus 7. Yeah, I got a 15, so that hits.
Yes! Haha! Fantastic. I'll take one. Why not? So that's another 45 damage coming through.
Ooh, it's no good for me. All right.
How dare you break my combo?
Then you see Kenon. She just goes, "Wait a minute," and like she jumps back and begins running again. And she begins doing the same kind of like loop around. One action, 2 action, 3 action, and then like she stops on her 4th action, and she has like what appears to be like just like a giant ball of lightning in her hands, and she just like
What?
fucking kamehamehas it all into this spider demon.
I absolutely dive out of the way.
Yeah. Ooh, that kept me in suspense. That is a 16 to hit. Oh no, he got a crit defense. Right?
No!
He defends for sure. He definitely defends. So he jumps out of the way as like this immense thing of lightning just like completely like zooms past it and shatters the first floor of the building behind it. You see like the city block that you guys are like on just begins like flickering with power on and off.
I imagine it's like that Maximum Carnage game where like you break out the levels of the building and then eventually just like
Yes.
falls to the ground.
I love it. It is now the spider demon's turn. He lets out a shrill shriek, and 2 more pop out. Boop, boop.
Okay, I have a plan. Canon. Run the opposite direction you did the first time.
Yes.
It's the only way.
And now these 2 are going to act. The first one makes its way towards Kay. I need a defense roll. Oh, come on. I got a 16.
All right. I didn't roll great. 8. Oh, that's a 15.
All right,
I don't
so
like that.
he comes in and just comes in with a punch, and you take 45 points of damage. Now again,
Okay, does that have any sort of piercing quality, or is
Nope,
it
not
okay,
at all.
straight up?
Just straight up 45 damage.
Okay.
Oh. I'm gonna make you pay for that one.
The second one begins like it looks like there's this giant bubble growing in its neck, and then just spits out this giant web. Let's see here. It's only can hit one target. Okay, so that's going towards K again.
Okay, bring it.
All right.
That was better. That was better.
Ooh, all right, I got a 14 to hit.
That was 19 again.
Nice. So you're able to jump out of the way real quick as this giant web is now on the ground where you were standing.
Oh, dude, that's gross.
Also, the first demon heals damage as well. But
Oh, that's also gross.
the next in the round is who's next? That's Kokoro. Muted.
All right, so here's what I'm gonna do. With demon number 2, Kokoro's gonna take 2 fists and she's going to try to slam both sides of his temples.
I love it.
Ooh, nice.
That is a 15 for me.
That is a 22 for me.
Oh no! This is the second one that appeared overall, right? Okay, yeah. So its head goes bye-bye.
Oh, wow.
Ooh.
I'm assuming it does more than 14 damage.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, then yeah. Second head goes
Yeah,
bye-bye.
Oh, that's gross too.
And so as the body is, I'm sure, falling over, Kokoro's getting to the next demon on her list. How close, how adjacent would they be?
I would say
Just
that
in
they were
terms of-
probably like right directly behind. The 2 new ones were directly behind the first one that you just killed.
Okay. Would they be at least 5 feet away from me right now?
Yeah, because again, like you just came in to smash, so you're definitely within melee range, I would say.
Hey, I'll do a tail attack. Why not?
Yes.
Sweep their legs.
Yes, use tail whip.
Tail whip. Okay. That is a 19.
Oh,
Nice.
sorry. I don't know why I wasn't rolling it.
I mean, you can
Oh,
just take it if you
no.
want.
You know what I just realized? I just rolled 2 6s, but my critical my very best defense is a 19, so that still hits.
Oh shit! I'm
Whoa.
gonna sweep the leg with my tail, and that's
Whoop-pop.
50 damage.
50?
50.
5-0? Wow.
0.
All right.
I love it.
Nice. So that one goes down. He gets kind of tripped and falls onto the ground. Then Ayaka comes up and activates Ajani's turn. And like at the same time, Ayaka shoots out a beam, like a little crescent like beam of energy, and then Ajani does the exact same, and it meets with an X on the spider demon.
Damn.
That's definitely a fucking hit. All right, and the completely obliterates this one right there. She kind
Wow.
of, yeah,
That's cool.
She looks over at.
They work really well together. Looks over at Kokoro. I mean, it's fine. Probably not that great.
Oh no!
It's not great. It's.
All right, and then that brings us to Nozomi. You're up.
Yeah, Nozomi flies. There's still 1 or 2 demons.
There's
up.
one left. There's one left
Okay.
now.
She will fly in her swarm of hornets
Oh,
to
no.
this
Yes.
this one demon and sting, 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 sting.
All right.
Oh my gosh.
Do
All
I-
right.
Do I get a defense against this or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
It's not very good. I got a 12.
I have higher than that. It's
Yes.
5 and a 4 and 7,
9.
so
Yep,
I got a
16.
16.
Get him.
Okay, so Nozomi stings for 30 damage.
Fucking gnarly. All right.
And then Ichigo runs up.
Oh no.
You thought it was over, but bear.
But bear indeed.
And swings with his first claw.
Roar.
That is a 15.
Hits.
That's going to be 36 points of damage from Ichigo.
Oh my god. All right. And 36.
And then
Okay.
second action, Ichigo will swing again.
Swing.
Um,
Swing away.
And that's
Come on.
4 and a 6 plus I always forget this. It's a 7, so no, it's 6. 4 and a 6, 16 total to hit.
Also hits. Come on.
36 more damage from Ichigo.
Come on.
That's my turn.
All right. Well, because Ajani spared her turn until Ayaka, it's now her turn again. She gets a second one. So she runs up.
Finish him.
Yeah. She goes and slashes really strong against the demon's chest. Hopefully, it's a hit. We'll see. Oh, it is a hit. They rolled. Beats.
Nice.
I rolled the exact same thing. Okay.
Teammates.
All right, that's 25 points of damage. But he's got some armor, so 25.
Oh, I see.
Still
I
looking.
don't
He's
like
still
that.
not looking very good. Kay, it's up to you.
Okay, yeah, no frills about it. Just gonna come in for a couple attacks. That armor ain't gonna stop me. Okay, that is an 18 on the first one.
Oh God, I don't. Yeah.
And 9, that's 8. And then a 17 on the second one.
All right. Well, the first one could probably kill it. So we're. Well,
I know, it's overkill time.
How do you overkill this demon?
All right. So sliding in there on the skateboard, jumps off, slides across in his like Vans probably,
Yeah.
and like
It's time to send a message to where we're going.
and he hits them with the skateboard so hard that it literally splatters them through the portal.
And the little visceral flies through into the portal. Viscera, I should say. Okay. Which is gross because it splatters onto the 7 demons who are trying to all come through the portal at once, but they can't fit. So you just see like them like all like kind of reaching through, trying to claw at whatever is like
Oh,
on the
you
other
want
side.
some of this? You want some of what just happened to him? That's what you want?
It's such a terrifying visual.
Seriously, with all like the viscera
Don't
coming
make me
back
come
from
in
it.
there. Do not
All
make me come in there. Can we try to close this now?
Can I have everybody make a soul roll?
Soul
Or mind? Or mind.
Definitely
Okay.
soul.
Oh, 9.
Oh, jeez.
We're looking at a total of an 8.
Oh God.
Okay, I'm gonna spend another one of my mulligans because this is bad and we need to know.
Because I got a 7.
You got it.
God, that wasn't. Oh my God, that's an 11.
Okay.
That's still better.
You told Canon to run in the opposite direction, so it's now her turn. That's what she begins doing.
The only way. It must work.
But for some reason, it just doesn't seem to be getting smaller.
Damn it.
We're gonna do this in initiative order. So we'll go over to Kokoro now. If you'd like to take another swing at making a solar mind roll, I'll let you do it on your turns. If
Sure,
not,
I
you
can do
have
that.
one more round, and once it reaches back to the spider demons in the initiative, they're coming through. So just a heads up.
More problems.
All right, I'm doing a soul roll. Go. Okay, that's better. That's much better. Okay, that's it. That's a 12.
Okay, that's exactly what you needed to know that
Missed it by one.
you missed it by one. You need to perform an exorcism on this portal to try to take away the spiritual, to seal away the spiritual energy that was essentially ripped into existence by Canon.
Kay does not pick up on this. Like, run faster. It's the only way.
It's the only way.
Gro's gonna relay this message, just be like, an exorcism. We need an exorcism.
Everybody looks at
We need
Kay.
an exorcist over here.
I think Kay's the only
Random
one.
dude off the street is like, I can do that.
Yeah, I got some of that.
I could do that.
Yeah, there's just a priest.
You see like across the street, there's like this dude just like passed out on the side of the road just drinking, and he's just like, oh, what the hell is going on over there?
Kids these days.
Okay, so that brings us to Ayaka, and she's like, I don't know what exorcism. I can't do anything. So she like just begins like trying to slash away at the arms that are like coming through, and like she's able to like cut off a hand, but it immediately grows back as soon as it gets cut. Nozomi, that brings us to you.
All right. Yeah. She doesn't really. No. Ooh, wait a second. She's gonna roll soul to try and control. Actually, she technically doesn't need to roll soul anymore to do this. Plant control.
Ooh, okay.
Some vines are gonna pop out of. Now, granted, I can only do like, it's like a 1 meter by 1 meter.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm gonna make a square meter
Okay.
full of plant vines in front of the portal just to act as a barrier.
And that's about how big the portal was. So like you're able to kind of like block it for your turn.
Cool. Oh, actually, before I do that, I'm sorry. I'm gonna coalesce back into my humanoid self,
Got it.
and then I'm gonna look
Fair
at
enough.
the portal and close my eyes as vines start moving up in front of the portal.
Okay. All right, that brings us to Ajani's turn, and she looks over and she says, "An exorcism, you say? I should be able to help out with that." And she pulls up a sleeve on her other arm, touches a tattoo of what appears to be like a jar on her arm, and her katana transforms into essentially the same kind of thermos that you guys have been using, the same kind of flask that you've been using.
Nice.
And she holds it out, and all of a sudden you start to see not just the portal get sucked in, but also Nozomi's plants get like kind of wrapped up and entangled with them. Like essentially what happens is everything gets pulled in at once, and and the vines kind of wrap around and like kind of get the arms, cut off the arms so they fall harmlessly onto the ground as the energy is sucked into the jar. And battle is over.
Gross.
Dude, we're all on a team now, right? We're all good, yeah?
Yeah.
Johnny,
Oh,
yeah?
Well, again, you start to see like Canon zoom, zoom, zoom.
Okay, well, yeah, no, that part, yeah.
You can stop
Okay,
him.
yeah,
You can stop him.
it worked. It worked.
And she she's like tries to break, but just like again like falls and like tumbles, and this time like lands squarely into Kokoro's like stomach. Pwah! Oh man, what the hell? What's going on?
I think it's time we like sat down at a cafe or something and talked about this because
Yeah.
things are happening.
You can see that like her shoes are completely like torn to shreds. Her like the friction is kind of like destroyed, like whatever the clothes that she was wearing. Like you can see like it's just essentially like exposed, like her shins and calves are exposed from her pants. Her midriff is covered, like exposed from her shirt and everything, and her sleeves are just not even there anymore.
Oh, we should probably go to a clothing store. Oh, wait. Yeah, I think we should help with that. Look at everybody around here like, wow, there's a lot of us. Team meeting. Is that how this works? I'm not used to so many people being in the gang.
Okay, before we all go anywhere, everybody give me your phone number. She's going around. She's like
Yeah.
momming the group. I need your phone. Cool. 56.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think mine is...
Don't worry, Kay. I'll text you everybody's numbers. You're fine.
You just give him the wrong phone number. You've been texting some rando this whole time.
Right, yeah. So should we like go to the top secret headquarters Forever 21?
Well, what about Canon kind of like tries to get a hold of herself? What about your family? Is everything okay?
No, but you just ran around the entire city like 14 times.
More like 20.
Oh, my bad. I lost count after a while.
Oh. Okay. I guess we'll figure that out later.
Damn it. Do I need to bail again? Okay, so fun news. I don't see my sister much because she's like in college and is like gonna take over the family business and stuff. She came up to me and is like, dude, I know that you like fight monsters in town and we need to talk about it. So things got real like immediately and I'm gonna have to sort that out.
You should sort that out sooner rather than later.
I suppose so. I also have to go punch my father. I mean, talk to my father as well.
Punch him.
So can she see? No, us? We do.
I have to guess so, but she just said that she knew that I've been running around town fighting stuff. So I need to go find out what she knows and if it's something that could be useful in this upcoming fight, which is like, what, tomorrow? I should probably find out.
Yeah, it's worth investigating.
Yeah, I'm kind of like surprised at what's happening. You can probably tell by my face. So I'm gonna, I guess I gotta bail again. Would you please tell Canon what's happening? And
I'm right here. I can hear
also, but you don't know all the things. I need them to tell you all the things. And she's probably, and I look at Kokoro, gonna ask you about the book that I think you have.
She's like, oh yeah, you still haven't gotten me my book back.
Yeah, well, you know stuff happened, right? Demon portals, you're running around the city, super light speed. Like, maybe focus on the present at the moment, please.
Ugh, fine.
Right, cool. Good seeing you again. Point to the Johnny, I guess. I'm liking that you're not trying to kill us. That's cool. Bye. And Kay just awkwardly leaves.
Yeah, she has like Johnny has this really like serious look on her face, like don't push it. But Kay goes to leave, and we're going to follow Kay. Are you going back to your family's house?
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to go to my cool clubhouse and hang out with my friends, but fine, I'll go to my family's house.
Nice little clubhouse. So when you get back home, Ryoko is the one who greets you, and she's like, "Hey, did everything work out okay?"
Yeah, she's fine. I guess we should go somewhere and talk, yeah?
That won't be necessary. She's
What?
like, just come over here.
I look around for giant X's on the floor where something might fall and crush me.
No, nothing like that.
Okay, what's happening?
She leads you into one of the rooms in your house, and when you enter into it, you see your father is also standing there.
Oh, God.
And Ryoko, as you enter into the room, she closes the door behind you and then locks it.
Crap, this is an intervention, isn't it?
So Ryoko just says, "Kay, I think you should sit down for what is about to happen."
I'm getting weird vibes off of this.
Kate goes over and kind of sits on the arm of a chair, but doesn't like fully commit to sitting down.
And so your father kind of like spins around in his chair and says, "Hello, son. I was hoping it wouldn't have to come to this, but it seems that your actions around the city have left me no choice."
My actions are... Wait a minute.
I look over at Ryoko, look back at him.
Oh, boy.
He touches a little button on the desk that he's sitting at, and like the wall behind you kind of turns and like opens up, and you see
Let's fucking go.
you see that there is a bunch of screens that are linked to pretty much all over the city. As you know, our security firm is quite prolific here in the city of Setsu. We have monitors pretty much everywhere throughout the city. But there are plenty of security companies all over the country. Why do you think ours is so prolific?
I look around.
You are more invasive of privacy than most?
You're not
No, I'm...
incorrect. He goes and he touches another button, and then there's like a little red filter that goes over every camera, and then you start to see like the cameras are able to see demons and monsters just like hiding in plain sight.
Damn it.
You can see he pulls up video footage of the fight that you just had.
Oh my... Are you kidding me right now? This has been here the entire time!
The entire time.
And you knew,
I did.
and you still treated me like this.
I believe that adversity is the key to bringing out one's true potential.
Yeah, Kate picks up the chair and flings it across the room.
Directly, like at your father, or just?
No, just
Okay.
across the room at a wall.
All right, kind of like dents the wall, and says, "Try to calm down, boy."
If you call me boy again, you won't have to worry about the demons in this city because you're gonna have to deal with me.
He says, "It's exactly what I'm concerned about. You are meddling in things you do not understand. Am I correct to believe in assuming that you are to take on Congo soon?"
You even knew all of that, huh? Yes, we're going to take him on because we're the only ones who can.
Well, not the only ones who can. He looks over at Ryoko, and she holds up her hand, and you start to see like this like blue energy sparkle from it. It seems that, and then she says, "It seems that the family curse has been brought upon you, younger brother."
Oh. You know, all this secrecy is not making me any happier to be a part of this family. So you're going to tell me, both of you are going to tell me everything right absolutely now.
Your father stands up and he says, "Very well. If you want to know, we shall tell you. Your actions here in Heart Town have kind of forced our hand to do so. Kay, you are my son. And it might be hard to believe with our relationship, but everything I have done to protect you. But if you are going to go into the demon realm and try to destroy our company's biggest benefactor, that is something I cannot allow."
Let me see if I am gathering what you're putting out here. You're saying that this family is in league with a demon who wants to come and take over this world, and you want that to happen. You're okay with this because it benefits you financially?
You just don't understand the bigger picture, and you never will.
You say you can't let me do this. I say you can't stop me.
Very well. You are free to try and leave this premises if you can. And he just goes and he sits back down at his desk. I will make no move against you if you try to leave. Hell, if you are able to leave, it would impress me.
Listen, if you got like a locked ghost door, do you know how many I've dealt with those? I've dealt with a lot. Anyways, I'm done with you. Turns over, looks at his sister. But you surprised me. I thought you were better than him.
Okay, you don't understand.
Yeah, I fucking heard that. Thanks.
She goes and over to you and kind of pats you on the shoulder and just says, "At the very least, I'm glad I don't have to hide this from you anymore. Welcome to the family."
Just in time for me to leave.
And I will try to leave whatever is going to try to stop me. I have no plans of letting it.
All right, you go and try to open the door, but it just doesn't open.
Okay. We're going to do this in steps. First, swift kick to the door.
The energy,
Just checking.
like when you kick the door, the energy is rebounded back onto you and flings you a couple meters back from the door.
I don't have really any items to deal with this.
I'm going to try to kind of do something similar to what we had done not long ago. I'm going to try to essentially suck the energy out of this thing by doing an exorcism.
Go for it.
Okay, I pull out my drinking flask, take a swig from it. All right, now we're good to go.
I need you to roll with soul on this.
Soul? Yeah, no problem. That's 11. I'm gonna mulligan.
All right. All
Because
right.
I want more than that.
All right.
I cannot have. Oh my god. All right, last mulligan. I don't care. I want out of this house.
Get out of the house.
I couldn't break an 11.
So we'll go in and we'll take 11 because that was enough to succeed the first time around. But your mulligans are good each session, so with us about to end, it will... Wait, I just had Nightbot get a crazy message. Anyways, the door begins to unlock, and it's at this point, like, your father goes, "What? How are you able to... You will not leave!" And you see 4 arms extend from the back of your father and go and try to hold you
You
back.
son of a bitch. It's like the Predator times 4, where my hands come out and grapple the same arms.
Yes.
Oh my god.
When was the last time you thought you could control me? Because you are very mistaken.
I might not be able to control you, but you're not the only one in that vessel. And you start to see his eyes begin to glow red, and you hear inside your head, "No, not again, not again."
Fight back. What are you doing?
You hear your father say, "Who do you think bestowed the gift of Gorin on you?" And the arms, like your arms, just kind of like disappear for a second.
Okay. As that happens, I'm going to step forward and punch him with my own fist.
All right, attack roll.
He thinks he's the only one who can do special stuff. He's dead wrong. Oh, okay. That's what I'm talking about. That is, because it's the number of the night, that's a 19.
That's a 19. That's also a critical hit. So you would do...
So I critically deck him? Is that what I'm hearing?
Deck him. So you would do double the damage of what it normally would.
Let's go. Okay, so I can't use those powers right now, but it's not the only thing I have. So, I've been saving this to use on Congo, but because this is a situation that requires it. So as Kay steps forward, he smashes his fist directly into the face of his father. And as he's doing that, the whole fist begins to glow with this power. When he was training, it was only the finger. But now it's the whole fist that glows. So as he smashes into him, he says, "You get to taste the dead man's hand." And he lets the energy explode right into his face. And since it is a critical, that's not just 63 damage, that's double that.
So 126.
That's 126 damage straight to his face.
Okay. So you critically deck your father, and with the dead man's hand, and something you never would have expected happens. Your father falls to the ground, but more so than that, before your father hits the ground, you see a spirit exit his body. And your father kind of gets up. It looks as though your fist didn't really attack him, but attack the spirit that was within him. And he like looks up and he's like, I'm I'm free. How many years? Son! Oh my god! Kay, is that really you? And he goes and begins crawling on his hands and knees, and like goes and begins like bursting into tears as he embraces like your shins, and begins crying. I haven't seen Ryoko. Where's your brother? Where's your brother? And you see this spirit kind of, a new host has made itself known. You will be a fine host for Goron Prime. And we will see you all in the next episode. Yes.
Wild.
All right, everybody. Thank you all for being here. This has been
It was way better than I thought it was gonna be.
yeah, this family reunion is a true reunion. Thank you all so much for being here. I'm gonna roll the red carpet out for everybody. I'll take the first step though. My name is Mark. You can find me all over the internet at Kansai Mark. You can find me on my own personal Twitch channel. My schedule might be changing due to some internet issues that I have at my new place, but just keep an eye out for any announcements I might be making on my Twitter, which is also Kansai Mark. And I'll kick it over to Emma for the next one.
Hey, Emma, she, her. I am the game master and player sometimes in Greatest Guardians Gaming Network. We are doing a number of really fun shows. We're having a really good time right now with Starfinder and Pathfinder 2nd Edition. Very soon, we will be starting our first Dungeons & Dragons 5th Edition podcast, which will be called Gloom and Gallantry. And that will be starting on September 4th, so keep an eye out for that. But you can tune in next week for Stride and Strike's Quest for the Frozen Flame, and that will be happening after this session next week. That's everything I can think of for now that I really want to announce. Thank you so much.
All right, let's kick it over to Parker.
There, my name is Parker. I use they, she, they pronouns. I have a website. I do acting stuff. Parker Wallace, WALLIS.com. I compose stuff too. I have some examples of that on my website. Currently writing a musical, so I'll keep everyone posted on that.
Ooh.
And so yeah. If you want to listen to my voice, you can hear my voice on the Starfound podcast, some choice episodes of Tableverse, and Menopot Studios works, including Book of Breathida.
I like it a lot. And then let's kick it over to Adam.
Absolutely, I am Adam Damus, the Galactic Manager of the Emergency Power Podcast, a homebrew Starfinder campaign which has so many twists and turns that are happening in the story, and Mark got me back for some of it today. Damn you. But we're having so much fun in this latest season because we got Mark, we got one other new person, Kay Purcell, she's fantastic. Come check us out on emergencypowerpodcast.com. You can find us on Twitter at emergencypwrpod. And you can check out some fun art. I've done art for most of the characters from that. You can find that on The Ashen Arts on Instagram, _Ashen_arts. And we also have a Discord. I almost forgot. Check us out. We got a lot of fun stuff where we're like, ooh, what's happening in the next episode? Or, oh my gosh, did you see what happened? And also talking a lot about biscuits.
So many biscuits.
Don't ask. You have to be there. Just go find out.
Awesome. And as always, everybody, if you're watching on Twitch, thank you for being here. If you're watching on YouTube, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for future episodes. We are back on our normal schedule, so we will see you all next week. Until then, have a good one. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.